Hello YouTube, I am Taylor Alisana, and New Year's is just around the corner. So, New Year's is coming, and I feel we all do need a nice giddy up look, a nice jeweled out glamour look, and the look that I have on today is what I'm going to be showing you. Looks something like this. It's a white to gray smoky eye. And yeah, of course, as always, I will be doing more makeup tutorials as the days go on. And this one was a little thrown together. I'm kind of in a rush. But I hope you all do like it. As always, I am Taylor Alisana, and I hope you all have a beautiful New Year's Eve and a beautiful New Year. I will see you all in my next video. Okay, to start to this tutorial, we are going to be doing eyes first, then eyebrows, and then lips. So to start, I'm going to be taking a Clown White by Ben Nye. It looks something like this. And when you open it, I'm using the professional size because I do use a lot of it. It will come out something like this. I have made a little bit of a mess in it. But we're going to start by taking an itsy bitsy little bit, about this much. And we're going to just apply it all over the lid. So it should come out something like this. I just use my fingers for that because it's a little bit easier than using a brush, and getting white off a brush is pretty hard when it's this thick. So now we're going to take my Makeup Forever. I'm not sure what this color is called. I just got it the other day. But it looks something like this. We're going to take the silver. And the palette did not come like this. We made the palette at Sephora. I'm going to take it on an angled brush, something like this. We're just going to apply it in the center. And then you should have something like this. Now we're going to move on to MAC pigments. And that's pretty much the whole tutorial, is just all on MAC pigments. So we're going to be using the vanilla first. And this pigment is white, and you could also use vanilla by MAC. We're going to take on another angled brush just like this. We're going to take quite a bit out. Just going to apply it before the silver. You might have a little bit of fallout, but just take a fluffy brush and brush it off. Now you're going to take another pigment by MAC, and this one is Dark Soul, and it looks something like this. And it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. And you're going to apply this however big you want your crease to go up. So for me, I'm going to do it about that distance. So it should come out something like this. Now we are going to take a blending brush just like this. We're going to blend it out. I like to blend at the top of the crease down. And of course, it will end up something like this, and you can just keep adding more pigment to where you need it. So for me, I'm going to need a little bit more pigment right about here. Kind of swooping back. And I apply a generous amount. And I go back in with the fluffy brush and I blend it again. I like to blend upwards at the corner of the eye, so it comes out in a shape kind of like that. I continue to add vanilla white pigment right here, and I blend right at the crease. And then it should come out something like this. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this eye now. Now I'm going to add a little bit more dark soul to the sides of the crease, just a little bit, just enough to where it has that black effect at the end. So not too much, just enough to where it should look something like that. Now take a fluffy brush like this and dust away all the fallout. Now onto the lips. Now for these lips we are going to be doing silver lips. And we will be using an Ulta lipstick to start it off in a brown purple look, because purple and silver go really well together, I feel. So this is in the color Brazen. If my camera will focus, you can see it. There we go. Brazen, and the number is 215. It looks something like this. Now we're going to take a brush, an angled brush. I'm going to apply it on, just like this. Now you want to make sure it's exactly how you want it, because when you put the silver on, there's no going back. So I like it like this. Now, we are going to go back with the Makeup Forever Silver, which looks something like this. And check the description below to see what colors I used for the silver, because I will find out later today. So we're going to take the silver on an angled brush like this. It is the exact same one I just used for my lips. We're just going to pat it on more towards the middle. You want to leave a little bit of space without it, just to blend through. So it should look something like this. And now we are going to blend it out with a fluffy brush. A fluffy eyeshadow brush rather. It is something like this, and this is an e.l.f. brush. And then it should look something like this. Now that we have the lips like this, we are going to take Oral White eyeliner. So I am using by Palladio. And this is in the color White Out. And I'm just going to emphasize my Cupid's bow. I'll put a little bit in the center of the lip. And then it should look something like this. Now we can blend out the Cupid's bow. So now that we have the lips done, we're going to move on to eyebrows. Now the eyebrows I'm going to be doing are going to be silver. So I'm going to take, by CoverGirl, it's called Ink It. I'm going to be drawing on my eyebrows. So we drew on a slim eyebrow with the silver. And now we are going to go in with a blue Nairo pigment. Sorry if it will not focus. And I like to take a brush like this and take a little bit out and just kind of fill in my eyebrows. Then the eyebrow should be looking something like this. So now that we have our eyebrows on and the eyeshadow, we're going to just gently blend up. So now the eyes should be looking something like this. Now if you want to add eyeliner, you may, but I am going to go straight in for my lashes. Now the lashes I am using today I bought at the closet, and these are 107s. They look something like this. And I'm just going to apply them straight on with eyelash adhesive. Now that the eyelashes are put on, it should look something like this. Now we're going to go in with the mascara. Now this mascara that I am using, I'm not sure the brand of it. I do believe, here it is. It's a Sephora brand mascara. And I'm just going to go in with it, and I'm going to put it all over the lashes. Now it should look something like this. Now we can go in and correct all the mishaps that has happened. Now it should look something like this. Now I'm going to go in with a gloss just to go over the lips so they will all stay in place. And this gloss is by Patty Dubroff. It's a small one. And I'm just gonna apply it all over the lip. And now it should look something like this. Now we're gonna go in with jewels. Now these jewels you can just pick up at Michael's. They do not come in this, but they are the 4.0s. And you are going to need a pair of tweezers at this time. And now I use eyelash glue to glue them on. If you know another method, you may use that. So we are going to take the tweezers and simply pick the jewel up with the tweezers, dip it in the eyelash glue, blow on it. Then I like to put one right in the corner of my eye. And don't worry, the glue should dry clear. And then one on the corner of the eye. Now we wait for it to dry, and as we wait, we'll do the other side. Now, with the jewels dried, it should look something like this. And this was the tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all in my next video.